This is no ordinary tale. This is the story of how a simple invention, the humble lantern, ignited a revolution. It sounds too wild to believe, but stay with me. To understand this, we need to rewind to 1775 Boston, the eve of the American Revolution. This was a city simmering with tension. British soldiers patrolled the streets, and everyone seemed to be a potential conspirator. Now, imagine this. No email, no phones, no instant messaging. If you wanted to communicate plans for an uprising, the risk of discovery was extraordinarily high. And yet, something almost laughably simple became the most ingenious communication tool of its time, the lantern. Enter Paul Revere, one of history's most famous patriots, and the Old North Church steeple. You've probably heard the phrase, one if by land and two if by sea. Where does that come from? It was a code, a quiet and remarkably effective way to communicate secret plans. Using lanterns, the Patriots devised a system to signal whether British troops were advancing by land or sailing the Charles River. This seemingly small act transformed the modest lantern into a weapon of rebellion. On April 18, 1775, 2 lanterns were displayed in the church steeple. The British were coming by sea, and the countryside needed to be alerted. And Paul Revere's midnight ride? That wasn't just a dramatic horseback stunt. It was the execution of a plan meticulously crafted to exploit the lantern signals. The midnight ride warned militia members through an elaborate relay network, setting the stage for the first battle of the Revolution, the famous battles of Lexington and Concord. But there's a layer of irony here. Lanterns, at the time, were considered a largely domestic tool used to light homes. For something modest and functional to become a symbol of defiance showed how everyday objects could be repurposed in astonishing ways. Think about it. The modern smartphone, encrypted messages, firewalls. How would these marvels of secure communication measure up to the original simplicity of 2 glimmers of light, high up in a church tower? The beauty truly was in its simplicity. So the next time you see a lantern, remember, it's not just a source of light. It's a beacon of resilience, creativity, and the insatiable human thirst for freedom. Hey, who says history can't be fascinating? Make sure to follow Fascinating History for more incredible tales like this one. I promise, we've only just begun.